coming out today. Obviously, beautiful day in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. It's hard to beat. So today, specifically, we're going to talk about the visualization process, the vividness of your visualization, and then the controllability of the visual image that you have in your mind when you're hitting a golf shot. So, what does that mean to you? What do you think that means?
I just think of like how well I can see the shot beforehand, like visualization. And for me, it's like I see more of where I want the ball to start and where I want the ball to finish on the line. I don't exactly see the flight here as much, when I'm sitting behind the shot like this. So that's what I think of when I see vividness.
What do you think helps you to actually control, or in other words, what do you think in your mental process helps you to be able to actually execute what you visualize?
Probably my pre-shot routine is, it's the same thing I've done for years now, and I can't do a shot without it.
Okay.
It just gets me in the right frame of mind and helps my mind just think just about the golf shot and get rid of all the distractions.
Well, why don't you take me through that mental process? What is it exactly that you do in your mental process?
So
I'll get out of your way. I'll just kind of stand off to the side here.
I'm just gonna look at my.
You don't use
my
a tee?
shot. No, at least with this club, I don't use a tee.
Okay. And what club are you hitting?
This is my 2 hybrid. It's old, reliable off the tee, and there's a lot of trouble off this box. And
Yeah, I mean, what are we looking at? We've got about a 210-yard carry, maybe, if we go to the longest point.
Mm-hmm.
But we obviously, you're gonna take all the trouble out. So you've already decided that.
Yep.
Okay.
And this is it's so reliable for me off the box. But anyways, I'm standing behind it. I know I want to hit my normal fade with it, so I want to start it basically at the left tree of that big stand of trees, kind of where that pole is, maybe a little right of that.
Okay.
And then have it finish kind of in the middle of that stand of trees. And then if I pull it, it'll go a little farther and be okay. And if I push it, it'll go a little shorter and still be okay.
Okay. And so when we talk about the vividness of your visualization, do you ever get a little bit more in depth in terms of what your body is going to do, how it's going to feel? I mean,
sometimes I'll think about my swing shot, like especially with this club, all I think about is once I get back here, just turning my hips and my shoulders, rotating hard, because that helps me just not hit it left.
So it's a little bit more technical.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I try to only have one swing thought.
Do you ever find that when you get overly technical, you tend to hit poor shots because your body you're not allowing your body to do?
If I'm thinking about too much, yeah.
Okay. And that's one thing that I would suggest to you, just in general, the hardest part of the visualization, the control aspect of making that visualization reality is allowing yourself, and you want to be aware of what you're doing from a technical perspective so that you can correct it, obviously. But you have to really allow the shot to happen based on that visual that you've created for yourself. And that's a key element to playing better golf. So I'm going to go ahead and go through your process and let's see the shot.
Just give it a little practicing, just trying to feel what I'm doing, not do like a full practice.
Okay. Yeah, and really focus on it. Don't worry about anything other than just committing to that target. Okay, you did pull it a little bit. You were a little bit off balance there.
That's what tends to happen.
What did you
rotating hard?
Okay.
And
so
actually, I hit it good when I do that for some reason.
Okay.
Like,
well, a lot of it is that your lower body has really cleared quickly, and then you're just kind of trying to play catch up with that upper body now at that point, which is good. The sequence is good. I just maybe work a little bit more on the balance, the control of your balance aspect. And what would you describe would happen if you hit a poor shot?
Usually those poor shots are going to be like thin off the heel and go really low out to the right, which I was playing for. This hole fits nicely for that. The shape of it.
Okay. Cool.